Awesome. Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday in June, and we have kind of a big surprise. doTERRA totally switched it up on us this month, and they announced BOGOs in June. Usually they save it for July and my birthday, but I guess they wanted to do it a month early, which I think some of us, myself included, my planner self was like, oh no, it's June. How are we going to do this? But we definitely quickly came together, started strategizing, and we are so lucky we get BOGOs in June. So we're excited you came on the call this morning and prioritized strategizing because it's going to be a really exciting month for us. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and hopefully you can all see this. We also wanted to make sure we recorded this today so you can send this to whoever is not here, that you definitely want them to hear this. So yay. And I see some people are driving. We got Joy driving, Ray's on here. Hey, I think that's Joanne. Heather's popping on. Hi, Bernice and Lisa made it today. Love it. All right, we will jump right in. And then I even think, or maybe that is Joanne, maybe her first call too. Super, super awesome. Okay, welcome back. We haven't had a call for a while. I know, I feel like May kind of wiped us teachers out, and those of us participating in Diamond Club, and Silver Club and all the things. So this kind of is totally revitalizing me right now, and I hope it is you too. Okay, so our call today is going to be hopefully short and sweet, and it's going to be all about how to rock BOGOs. We've definitely, a lot of us on the call have been through BOGOs before. So every time they come around, we remember our good tips and ways to strategize and attack BOGOs to really maximize this opportunity. Because that's really what BOGOs are. It's a great opportunity for your business to advance and for your team to flourish. And of course, to give your customers some really great oils on the cheap. So BOGOs, if you just kind of new to the whole thing, every once in a while they do BOGOs. So it is, if you buy a specific oil, you get another oil or related product. They like to kind of combine the themes for free. And this is doTERRA's way of helping us get more products that we love, and also trying some ones that are not maybe familiar, that haven't been on your cart before or in your home yet. And that's definitely the theme of this one, I believe too. So BOGO, here's just a quick example. You put your buy item in the cart, and then your get item will show up automatically. So for example, on Monday, it's going to be buy the BOGO box. So you put the BOGO box in your cart, and then the free Copaiba Touch will show up immediately. And then the next day will be the first pairing. The Tuesday will be the first buy one, get one pair, and we'll start seeing which are the free oils on this box. So yes, do know though, it's always timely. So when we do the pairs, it's only for 24 hours. However, the BOGO box will be available all week until it sells out. So just kind of be aware of when you see those 50% sold out, 75% sold out, they always make those announcements for the BOGO box. All right, I know my energy is kind of high. I got off my bike. So if you're like, wait, Kate, slow down, just put something in the chat, and I will slow down and answer any questions you have. All right, so here is what we know so far. The BOGO box is going to be all the BOGOs for the whole week in one box, which is great because you don't have to pay shipping every day, especially since shipping is $7.99 for us now. If you get the box, your shipping is going to be absolutely free. And like I said, it's while supplies last. And it is also offered with a free enrollment for new customers. So if someone is purchasing the box as a new person, they don't have to pay the membership fee, and they also get free shipping, which is awesome. And in another slide, I'm going to talk about the other freebies that they're going to get if they're somebody new, which I feel like actually is pretty good this month with Silver Club going on. All right. So now that we kind of have an idea of the oils, it's really time for you first to really start to understand what these oils are all about. They definitely aren't ones that I use every single day. However, they're definitely ones that I do reach to quite often. So you want to make sure that you understand these oils and how to best use them so that you can help your customers understand how to use the oils in this BOGO week. And of course, we don't have weeks leading up to prepare, like the slide says, we just have a couple days, but it still is a couple days, which is really, really nice. Here are the oils, just to kind of get a quick overview of what we know so far. We've got Digestin, and I pulled them out of my shelf too. Super great for all those things on there. Tummy, 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 motion sickness, bloating, gas, cramps, all of those things. And I even have read that it also is great to put on the edge of your nose for sinus pressure. So there's always some hidden little gems in there. So definitely do some research and find what works for you. Purify, we all know this is one that gets the odors away. So really think about your own home. Where do you have odors? Talk about it. I have kitty litter, it stinks. So I'm gonna be putting some of this in there because I just read that this morning. And then I also, Rhea gets stinky feet. And so whenever I wash her shoes, I put a few drops on this inside afterward as they're drying, and it stays fresh for at least 2 to 3 weeks until I have to wash them again. But it's a great natural deodorizer to use. I use this one quite often, actually. We've got cilantro, which is one I don't use quite as often, but it's great for detoxing, especially for heavy metals, cleansing surfaces, cooking, and also digestive support. This oil is also, we were learning from Liza last night, it's really great for, she was comparing it to oregano in some ways with the cleansing properties. And the reason why it's in abode is because it doesn't have a lot of cleansing power. So I definitely can share that research with you on that, but that was something new that I'm going to learn a little bit more before I share with the bigger community. And then we have neroli, which is an amazing floral, which I love. Emotions, hormone support, libido. We might also want to see the chiropractor for that one. Janice can explain more. Neroli is also great for skin blemishes, fragrance, which is what I like to use it for as well, and then also menstrual cramps. And then lastly, we have Copaiba Touch, which we love this one. It just came out in this form as a touch roller recently. So a lot of people don't have this one yet. So this is definitely going to be a draw. Immune support, skin, head, my screen's kind of covering that part, but definitely nervous system support, calm, anxious feelings, inflammation and pain. It's a great one to layer with your deep blue. Yes, and then even teething for those of you who have younger kids. So many little tips. So connect with the things you do so you can share authentically about why you love these oils. And then here's a little QR code if you want to pull up some compliant language to help you with any of those tips on how to share them with others. You can also share emotional benefits, DIYs, maybe diffuser recipes, and tell them why you're excited. And if you're brave, you can even go live on Facebook or Instagram about them. And yes, Janice, dryer balls too for Purify. I do that as well. And then Ray just learned from Joanne neroli for calming angry kids. I have never tried that. I needed it last night. I will try that next time. Thank you for those great tips. All right. Oops. Let me have skipped. There we go. Prepare. So now we've got some education. We're going to start sharing. Let's really think and be strategic. Let's not waste time. That's all my kind of how my brain works. Let's really think about how do we want to attack this week? What's the goal? What do we want to achieve? Do we want to hit a certain rank? Are you going for a certain power of 3? Do you want a certain PV? Look in your back office, yourself first, touch bases with your upline to see where you need volume. It's already the 18th of the month, is that correct? Yes. And you have volume in places. So now figure out that goal of yours. Use your power of 3 worksheet. If you have no idea what I'm saying, then talk to your leader. And we can also put in the chat, get your power of 3 worksheet, fill it out, see where those pukas are. It's going to be very, very helpful for you to see where to incentivize people, where to connect with them, make sure those people are educated on what's happening. And then you can also work with your teammates above and below you, because that power of three probably affects them too. So make this a team effort so that everyone is working together on the goals that they have, because oftentimes they overlap. And then same thing for your rank goal. There's these wonderful rank planning sheets that help kind of break down the different ranks and what you need to get there. So have those in mind and stretch yourself. Don't think small, think big. BOGOs are all about thinking big and reaching for those really big goals. So yeah, I put that on the slide. Share your goals in the chat. If you haven't yet, please do. Maybe it's hitting 250. Maybe you're gonna go for elite, maybe premier. Some of us might be going for silver. But yeah, throw it in there so we can cheer you on this week, and really, really, yeah, get everyone excited. And I love that. One of Ray's goals is to really engage inactive customers, which I think BOGOs is the perfect time to do that, because sometimes those people are waiting for maybe the oil they want, or maybe the health concern that hasn't yet been met that these oils could help with. Also enrolling at least 2. I love this, Janice, reconnecting and re-educating dormant customers, support builders and sharers that hit their goals and also hit gold. Yay, we're cheering you on, Janice. My goal is very similar. I definitely want to reconnect with some inactive customers, and I want to support all my leaders to have them hit their goals, which are different goals for each person. And then I definitely am going for diamond again this month, which is really exciting for our team. So I'm definitely here to help everyone move forward and help and educate. Okay, if you're being shy, type it in later, or personally type your goal to me. I'd love to see it. Okay. All right, so we've got our education. We're learning about these oils. We know what our goals are. So now let's brainstorm what's going to be our action. How are we actually going to do this during this BOGO week? And the next 2 days is prime time for preparing for this and actually starting to reach out. So what I like to do is I like to make lists. I'm such a list person. So start making your lists with your goals in mind of potential clients. So people who might be ready to jump on board as a new customer with this BOGO box, current clients, inactive clients. Make those lists up. Start highlighting people that are in places on your team where you need volume, where you need to help support for rank or your power of 3 goal. Strategize with your leader on connecting and education for each of them. There's so many people on our teams that might be my person on your team, it might be Janice's person, might be Zaisha's person, where you want to make sure you're not both hitting them up, because you want to make sure they have their one person that really helps and supports them, so they have that personal connection. So just make that plan with them, have your list ready, and be ready to call, text, tell them all about what's happening, because we want them to know what BOGOs are and also knowing what these oils and how they can help them. All right, and if I'm missing something, any of my leaders, you jump in and share any ideas that you are also having. Yes, Ray says, love the long goal thinking, engage and connect this month. Follow up next month with our awesome sun products. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so the next idea here is to present. Go live on your social media platforms. Post, tell your friends and family why they would need these oils in their home. What can they do to support them? We kind of went over some of those ways already. And so you sharing your personal way is going to connect with something that they also need. And then organize your team to share the work in your customer groups. So same kind of thought on what we were saying earlier, organize with your leaders to make sure you're supporting everybody on your team. Is the BOGO box the same as the daily BOGO deals? Good question, Heather. So the BOGO box will have all the BOGOs from each day of the week. So on Monday, you can buy the BOGO box and get the Copaiba free. That's the pair of Monday. And then Tuesday will be one of the pairs in the box. And we're still learning about what the mystery oils are. We don't know yet, which is the fun. So I'm guessing they'll probably release it either on Sunday, tomorrow, like time is fine, or we might have to wait till Monday when someone perhaps orders their box and picks it up day of at a distribution center, maybe on Oahu. For those Oahu people, that might be an option for you, or maybe in Utah, and then people start posting. So beware on Monday, pretty early on, to see what those mysteries are. Ooh, Ray likes, has a challenge here. Let's do a go live to educate challenge for each other. I am all down for that. So there are 5 different days. So maybe pop in the chat on the day, or maybe the oil that you'd love to do a live on. I would love to. Oh, yay. And then great tip. Zaisha says, tag each other so we're able to reshare what you put out there. And I'm definitely going to be either doing lives or reels every day, see how much time I have. But I love to try to engage, and especially on oils that are unfamiliar to people. They need to see the possibilities of how to use them, especially if it's something like Purify, or not Purify, but more like cilantro, where they probably have never thought, oh, I got to get that oil. Find a way for them to figure out how they could use that in their life. Perfect. Okay, so enrollments, and sorry about that. Here we go. Enrollments. If someone new wants to get the BOGO box, they get a free enrollment. The enrollment fee is waived, and that is always an amazing thing. They also get free shipping. Another option, if they don't want to get the whole box, but they want to get a BOGO or 2, they could get the BOGO plus the enrollment fee. Or we have this great promo going on. If they do a 150 PV order, their enrollment fee is waived too. So they could do a couple BOGOs and maybe add on products that they really want as well, that you've helped them kind of pair up with their health concerns. So either the box, either the single with the enrollment fee, or they can dream up their own kit with a BOGO inside of it that's 150 PV, which is also great. Or they could also do an enrollment kit and add on the BOGO. So you really have to be their guide, because you don't want to overcomplicate that process, but really listen to what they want or need, and then you can help them find the easiest way. And then for incentives, we have Silver Club going on right now for Joy and Zaisha and Ray, the 3 of us, right? Yes. And so you can also offer them a lavender touch if they use one of the Silver Club codes. So make sure you have your person's Silver Club code. And if someone not on your team is doing it, then just reach out to one of those 3 ladies to get that code if you don't have it yet. All right. And then I also added on there anything else you'd be open to offering. This is your business. This is your team. So if you want to offer something else for an enrollment, that is completely up to you. And there's always ideas. So I do have a few ideas that you could use yourself. But before we go into that, these are some incentives that our whole team can offer. The leadership team and I have been kind of brainstorming back and forth on how we can make this really exciting for our team, for new members. And so one of the things that we're stoked about, and I think everyone in doTERRA world is excited about, is doTERRA Sun. We were so hoping it was going to be here in June, but it's coming out in July, which is actually probably the reason why BOGOs got flipped to June, because they probably didn't want to stack those 2 promos on the same month. But that's okay. We are flexible. So what we were thinking, since we're so excited about doTERRA Sun, and we also really want to get everyone else excited, that for our current members on our team, if they do decide to buy a BOGO box, that we, Kanoy Wellness, will gift them a doTERRA Sun product in July. So they'll be released July 1st. So what we can do is, let's say a couple of your customers get their BOGO box, then on July 1st, they can add their one product from the list here to their LRP, and then your leader or myself, depending on who the customer is, will get reimbursed for that. We can shoot them a Venmo of the cost of that product. But just know the After Sun spray, unfortunately, is delayed. I don't know how long that will be, but the three, the body spray, the face and body stick, and the face and body sunscreen will all be available. So that is something that we are really excited to offer as an entire team. And so you can use this image, and I can share that with all the leaders to share out to let your customers know that if they buy a BOGO box, they'll also get to choose a free product from this doTERRA Sun line. I'm going to be shooting an email out either on Sunday or Monday. I'm kind of waiting to shoot the email out until I have all of the BOGOs. Just because I like to be succinct and have everything out there at once, but I will include that information in that email as well. So they'll get it from the email, but you guys know half the people don't really read emails. So you can always direct them to the email, and or you can go back to the email to remind yourself what the incentive was. All right, and then new members get the Lavender Touch with the Silver Club code. And then we're going to do a giveaway for anyone who buys a BOGO box. And we've done this in the past. For example, in March, we gave away, I think it was 4 or 5 lifelong vitality packs. And so we try to make the giveaway not just one, because our team is growing and we want people to feel excited about a giveaway and not like, oh, there's no chance I'll win. So the giveaway, we're gonna do 5, and our giveaway this BOGO week is going to be our amazing abode products. So anybody who orders a BOGO box will be entered to win are these 3 abode products with the spray bottle or the glass container with it. So there's the surface spray dispenser and cleaner concentrate, which I love. I think all of us love it for our surfaces. It's natural and it's very powerful. We've got our hand wash with the Citrus Bliss foaming hand wash, and then also our Citrus Bliss lotion and dispenser. And these products are great because they are probably ones people might not have yet or haven't tried yet, and we know they'll fall in love. So we're going to be giving away, again, 5 of these. And we like to do that many because then we can make sure one from each of our teams, one from Janice's team will win, one customer from Ray's, one customer from Joy's, one from Michaela's, and then also one from Zaisha's. So we make sure everyone, someone from every team gets to win, and then collectively 5 are given away from our whole team. So yes, hopefully that makes sense. And we usually just look in our back office to see the PV and who purchased in the week of BOGOs. Yay, just checking in the chat. I know I've been talking a lot, sorry. And Janice says, so the sunscreen incentive is for current customers. Yes, it's for current customers. If you want to offer to your new customers, that's totally up to you. Because that would also be a fun little offer as well. But the giveaway for the abode is for new and current. All right. Any questions on those incentives? Because it was kind of a lot. I don't want to make it too confusing. It's good? Yeah, all right. Perfect. I'm not quite sure how much, oh, go ahead.
I put in the chat to help us keep track of, I'm asking everyone to please help keep track of your own team's BOGO box purchases, because it gets a little nuts for us. And so that would be really great. We don't want to miss anyone, that's why.
Yeah, completely. I think when I first, started my business, the team was small and it was easier to keep track of things. And so as our team's grown, we definitely appreciate when we're offering incentives that you guys help keep track, because it does get a little confusing. And we want to make sure, maybe not confusing, but there's just a lot, which is a great thing to have a problem with, just keeping track of it so we can make sure we honor everything that we are offering. I love it. All right, one last tip before that we have on our slides before we wrap the team call up, and that's the last step. We have this exciting week, and we really want people to jump on, and they're going to grab these oils. So we want to make sure we support them. If they bought, cilantro and purify, make sure they know how to use it, because the last thing we want is it for it to sit on their shelf and get dusty and then thinking, why did I buy all these oils? So connect with them after that BOGO box is purchased. Go to their house, open it with them, remind them how to use it, make a blend with them. Send them a BOGO book. We always have that ebook afterwards. I had a few people that were new that purchased the BOGO box last in March. I printed the whole ebook with their starter goodies for enrollments, and I sent the ebook with them so that they would remember how. And then our Essential Island Living team always has a BOGO after party. We don't know the date yet because everything's happening so fast, but we will keep you posted on that one, because that's another way that they can be educated on what they purchase. And it's so true. The fortune is in the follow-up. If they love their box, they're using it because you remember to educate them on how to use it after the fact, then they're going to become lifelong oil users. And we definitely want that, because that's going to help them live a natural, safe, healthy life. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. Any questions, any tips you want to share, or any oils you're excited about?
No, Kate, thanks for this quick call. I really appreciate it that we have this heads up, and thanks to everyone for coming on, because this really helps a lot, especially when BOGO comes around.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited about neroli. That's my one I use a lot. So I'm like, yay, neroli. I'm very curious what these get oils are. So keep posted. As soon as I find out, I post on my socials, so you can go check it out and have fun this week. BOGOs are always super fun. So make it fun. Set some extra time aside though, because they do take some time to follow up and make these lists and make those contacts, and go for it. I'm super excited for our team and what's going to happen this week. So yes, so happy you joined us. Have a great day. And I'll send the recording out so you can forward it to whoever didn't make it today. All right.
Thank you, Kate. Everybody. Bye.
Bye, Bernice.
Thanks, everyone.